here. What's going on, guys? Mediocre Magic Man back at it again. We are going to do yet another sealed core set 2020 after the abysmal loss that was last time. Let's see if we can get something spicy hot this time. Let's see some good limited rares. Alright, what are these things? It's a 6-drop, 5/5. Turn a land into a 5/5 with haste. Oh, but that's permanent. Okay. Triple green, or sorry, penta green is a high cost, but maybe. 5/4, okay. This card's pretty good. Yeah, I like it a lot. That's just a beating. Absolutely fantastic. Elvish Reclaimer. Okay. I like this set of rares. These green cards are good. I hope our green commons support them. You may look at the top card of your library anytime. You may cast the top card of your library if it's an artifact or colorless non-land. Well, that's not a limited card. Ooh, I love Adrian of Treachery. This seems like such good value. Take any permanent for 7 mana and you get a 3/3 left behind. Super spicy. You don't really care about that second part. I mean, if you control 3 or more of your opponent's permanents, you're probably winning anyway. Mythic. Oh Lord, I gotta scroll the text box on this. I don't think I've ever seen that on Arena. Creatures you control get +1/+0 and gain haste. So first of all, it's a 5 mana 6/5. That's a little pricey, but not bad. Triple red's a pretty high cost. Pump the team. I like that. When it enters the battlefield, discard any number of cards, then draw that many. That's pretty good. You know, just cycle out all your lands, whatever you got left. And when it dies, you deal X damage, where X is the number of lands in your graveyard. Well, that kind of goes well with this rare, but, and I guess with its ETB, but it's okay. Feels like it's mythic for constructed purposes. I don't think this is that powerful, but maybe I'm wrong. Let's take a look. So let's start off with the green because that's the color that we most want to play based on our rares. Don't like that. I like that a lot. Okay, yep. 2 of those is pretty good, so we get to ramp to stuff. Yeah, it's good removal. Particularly because it's one direction. Goes pretty well with this Death Touch fellow. Let's see, whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, scry 1. Whenever you cast a spell that targets a creature you control. So this works for auras and combat tricks and these fight spells. That might be worth it. Unclear. So I like Pup. Centaur Courser I think is pretty good. Tended to be underrated in the last set, but 3/3 for 3. Last set it appeared in, but a 3/3 for 3's, just, you know, right on par. Thrashing Bronton's pretty great. Yeah, that's pretty good. I like that one as well. I played this last time because I had a lot of wolf synergies, but I'm less sure about it this time. Does combo with this, but with only 2 things to make that go off, I think I'd just rather play none of them. And then I think I like that. The cost is pretty steep for the ability, but oh, is it just a 5/5 for 6? It's not. I don't know. This does help turn your lands into forests so that you can cast that thing. This puts lands into the graveyard. Let's see. What's the blue look like? I really want to play that control permanent thing. What is that thing called? The Agent of Treachery. I would like to play that. That's okay. No, no, it's not. That's a doo-doo. That's okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, nothing I'm thrilled about. It's all just fine. Return all target creature you control and all auras attached to it. Huh. That's an interesting little, like, could make infinite wolves that way. Very, very expensively. Oops, I didn't want to scroll. Mill card, no. Ooh, but 2 Boned Ash is pretty nice. And I like that card. Particularly because it's a nice 1/2 with that. But neither of them... I could splash this because it's 7, and by the time you get to 7, I could count on having... Or not count on, but, you know, wouldn't be the most dangerous thing in the world. You can't really splash Bone to Ash. See what's going on in the black. I like Bone Splinters. I like this card a lot. Same reason I like the 1/1 Lifelinker in green, or 1/1 Death Toucher in green, but this one's also got lifelink, just a little better. That's pretty good. This card usually ends up, you can get pretty good value out of this in some way, shape, or form. You know, you attack with this guy, and they're like, well, you just wanted to draw a card. And you're like, well, I'll also kill your thing. Not a fan, really, of that. No, thank you. No. That's pretty good. And that's okay if you got life gain, but otherwise I'm not really trying to run it. It's an okay combat. It's a pretty powerful combat trick, but I don't really want to run with so many combat tricks. Combat tricks aren't really what you want to run a lot of in limited, I don't, or in sealed, I don't think. 5 damage to target creature that's white or blue. No. And these are just so dead in this best of 1 format. I'm never going to main deck this. Good, we don't have any ways to enable it. I like that as something to do with your lands in the late game. Yeah, I'm very meh on this red. Unfortunately, I think the Cavalier of the Flame will have to be left to the side. We're going to end up trying to run green-blue again. We have enough playables if we do that. Alright, nope, not that, because that's not playable. Bring in all the playable blue cards, see what it looks like. Maybe? No, thank you. Nope. Yes, yes. That's one of the reasons to go into blue. That's another reason. That's another reason. Take note that unsummon, Wave Crasher plus this, we could have 3 of our opponent's permanents. It seems exceedingly unlikely, but it could happen. So do we get any Evolving Wilds? That would be great. No. But we did get that, so I'll bring that in. That puts a land into the graveyard. Do you have any white going on that's good? We got a green. Well, let's put the green in first. I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's build Build it as we see it, and then go from there. I think I will go ahead and run this. I think I'm underestimating the Scry one. I still think I think I wasn't looking at it properly and ignoring that. I think that makes it good enough to play on its own. Remember, one or more tokens. I'm not going to be running anything that has tokens, I don't think. Just this thing. That's not enough. Well, it's just a 2/2 with potential upside later. I'll toss it in. We'll look at it later when we start to look at cuts. And of course that. Yes. Run that. Pull that in and pull that in. So we're up to 42 now. So we do have to make some cuts. Let's keep looking for good stuff. Make sure we're not missing anything that's like really worth running. Let's see, what do we got in terms of removal? Rabid Bite. And that's it. I'm going to take this Zephyr Charge out. Clearing Aegis, God's Willing. I'm looking at these white cards because we got the green-white land, and so... Or, thought we did. Yeah. So we could potentially splash a white spell. We also have the green-red land, so we could potentially splash a red spell. So like reduce to ashes if we wanted to. We do need some removal. Got like a pacifism, that would be nice. Nope. Yeah, perfect. That's the exact kind of thing that I'm trying to splash. And then cut. Let's see, what card was I looking at? I don't really want that champion. How many creatures is the deck so far? 15. Yeah, I don't need that. I don't need it. One last cut to make. But first of all, let's not to forget to bring in that. Deck's a little loaded at 2, but I really like all these 2-drops. What's the cut? What is the cut? Maybe this Metropolis Sprite? I think so. That brings it down to 14 creatures, though. Then the Season of Growth isn't that great. Maybe it's the Season of Growth instead. Yeah, I think so. Alright. 40 cards, sealed deck. Let's play it. Bant. Huh. I'm not thrilled with it, but I will keep it. Anticipate helps me find the land to actually cast this, and then from there we can start to make this thing go off, and we'll make it work. See, we got colors going on. That's pretty nice. To my turn. Alrighty then. It's also pretty sweet that we're putting all these lands to the bottom because I don't need them. Alright. Sure. Do I want to? No. Well, yeah, because now I can just play something to block it. So if they want to just try and attack and get in, just to draw a card, then I'll punish them. And if they try and use Blade Brand, then I'll punish them even further. Okay. That sure is a card. Good, they don't want to do that. No attacks, and the turn. Yeah, I'll go ahead and unsummon my guy to save him from that, keep them from gaining 3 life. They will get to draw a card now, though, unfortunately. No blocks. Yeah, tap, sacrifice. I guess I'll sacrifice an island and go get a forest. Because I have plenty more islands in hand. And I need more forests. Oh, I should have attacked. I don't know what I'm thinking. I don't know what I'm. Oh, because I might want to attack another land. That's what I'm thinking. If they play a big creature, we'll just eventually Agent of Treachery it, so not too worried. So I got another plains in hand. I might sacrifice the plains. I don't only got the one white spell, so it would be a safe choice, and that would leave me with. Well, I can still sacrifice one more island, but still, it's all the same. I don't need more than double blue, and I don't need more than one plains. Whereas I do need potentially more forests, so I will not be sacrificing those if necessary, unless necessary. Can't attack or block. Okay. Can still do my activated ability, right? That's pretty good. I wish I had the ability to counter that. Sacrifice this, submit one, go get forest. It would be nice if I could kill that. I'll just take it next turn, but I can't actually activate it is the problem. But it's still fine. I don't really want to fight off anything they've got there now, so we're just going to not do anything. That's a no from me, dog. Alright, we're going to go ahead and do this once more. Do this one more time. Oh, I can get any land? I didn't realize it was any land. That's gross. Okay, play this. Oh, and that means I will be able to activate that. I didn't realize, wasn't thinking that through. Yeah, this is pretty good. Alright, now we can start jamming. That's a good card, but I'm not going to be so helpful here. Oh, we'll let you draw two, so that's not bad. I'm going to go ahead and block this because I think I'd rather have this alive if they have Bleed Brand. They did not. And that's going to do it. All right, that was a good game one. Good job, team. Let's run it back again. Run it back. Woo. No blue source means I can't keep this one. This one I will keep. And I'll put that away. Right? No, because I need to get to 4. Which one do I put back? I put back the spell that's hardest to cast. Yeah, I think so. Alright. Run that. It's a good one. Prepared. I'm anticipating and anticipate. Maybe out of them, too. Wow. No lands. Can't take the green spell. As much as it hurts, I also can't take this because it's so far away. This hurts. Yeah, I'll take this. It'll stop them from attacking too. I would be happy to trade that off for that 1/1 with Death Touch. Maybe it won't stop them, but if they go for it, I will be happy to take the trade. They did not want to go for it. Oh, this is pretty good value, though. I'm going to play this pup, and then I can bounce the pup with the Wave Crasher. Get another 2/2. I'm going to leave up for blocks. I think I'd rather... I'm lower on life, so I don't really want to start that exchange. Ooh, good pull. Rare land, not bad. Enters with a counter on it. Remove a counter, and it gains hexproof. Okay. 3/3 for 2 is not bad. End of combat. Turn for me. What did they do on that scry? I forgot now. They put it on the top of the bottom. I guess it doesn't matter. Into my turn. Oh yeah, because I have to use the blue, but that's fine. I'll take this back. Thank you very much. Yeah. I don't know how. I never know how to reply to nice. I should have swung. Well, no, because if they made the trade, I would be happy to do that instead. Okay. Well, glad I got a pacifism for that. Oh, sweet. I get to both play pacifism and leave up Bone to Ash. That is nice. I sure hope you don't have unsummon. Well, if you do, then I get to counter it, so it's all good. We're done for turn here. Rest into the graveyard, so I don't need to care about that. They're in the graveyard. Given that that's a mana sink, I need to stop it. Right? Nah, I need to wait and counter the bomb. One ferocious little pup. But here comes his mama. Alright. We're done here. That's something worth countering. Yeah, glad to draw that here, and then we'll draw a real spell next turn, right? Yep. You will hit me for 2. Oh, we put that control thing on the bottom, didn't we? I was like, maybe we'll draw that, but no, we won't. Sometimes if I swing, they just trade off that Death Toucher, and that's no fun. Gotta find a way to deal with that. So if I swing at the smaller things, then they just block with the bigger stuff, and I swing at the big thing, they block with the Death Toucher. No. Oh, what did I do? This is what I've been waiting for. Oh, hey, that's kind of what I wanted. So we're gonna have this thing punch that thing. then now I get to trade off with one of the big things. Oh, this is great. Oh, they must have a trick. Yeah, I'm not sure we got this one. Looking pretty grim. Well, I will make him have it. Oh! Had it just been there so long they forgot? Nope. Thought about swinging with the Death Touch guy because we could double block for killing later, but I don't think it's gonna make for good plays. Yep. Yeah, it's not so hot for us. No attacks. No, 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 no. Cancel. No attacks. End the turn. They're gonna deck themselves, maybe? Just pull out all their creatures? Have it still not be enough? Oh, that's bad. It's real bad. So if I want to kill it, I'd have to put 2 on there, and both of them would die. Yeah, I think I just gotta hope for some removal for it. That's not removal for it. Or for something just big enough to block it. Although, I don't remember what we got available that fits that category. No attacks. End the turn. Oh, here they come. Let's see, block there. Block there. Actually, guess I want to do this, and then all this thing can block one of those. I guess that's what I want to do. So you get to draw a card, unfortunately. Two damage to which? To a creature. Well, if I point this unsummon at that pup, they're gonna kill it. So yep, I still have the mana to activate that. I'm aware of the card, for it is all that remains in their hand. Block. Take 2. Yeah, because they probably want to activate, so they'll leave 1 up. That, I guess, is fair. Yeah, we're dead. Oh. Alright, well, let's see if we can do better in game 3. Good game 3. I earned some gold. They're giving me these 2-landers where I go first. No, I can't keep a 2-lander. Well, now I think I will, rather than going down and then put this on the bottom. I don't like it. Can I win from 5? Is it possible? Yeah, I'll keep this. At least I got the Scorpion to help. Send the Agent of Treachery away. Okay. Alright, cool. That, I'm actually really satisfied with that. So we can cast the Shifting Ceratops. Then I'm feeling decent. Alright, one more land off the tippity top. Your bro's got double strike. That's not the land I wanted off of the tippity top. Oh, they're stuck on 2 lands? Oh, there's the third. Yeah, I'm not really trying to do that yet. I'm just going to jam this thing out. Okay. Okay. Pacifism that guy and start getting in. And then I'll start winning the race. See, what are the options? Reach, trample, or haste. Let's see, let's put that to sleep. Guess the big fear would be pacifism. That would stop it pretty effectively. Good lord. Well, they got a lot of double strike going on. I gotta think about this card. And it goes to the top. Oh, I can't cast it because I don't have blue. So play this thing. Pass the turn because they blocks don't work out so hot for me there. Sure. Yep. Yeah, oops. That's unfortunate. See, I turn this guy into a 7/6, and then the blocks still aren't effective, so we're just going to play this big gentleman. Well, that's not good. At least it's just flying. It doesn't actually provide a pump. So, start getting in for 2 in the air. But they don't want to. How curious. I'm going to go ahead and cash this in. Well, it's not exactly what I needed. I'll go ahead and get in with this thing. Those are the correct blocks. I will take out more power first because I've got you on the back foot, and I want you to have less power for blocking. Then I will draw a card. Alright, well, do I put this on something? So if I put this on here, this thing goes up to 6 toughness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they would have enough to block it effectively. So we will not. My turn. Oh my god, I have enough lands now. Thank you, deck. At least I get to leave up Bone to Ash. That's pretty nice. I tapped poorly for this. Shoot. I wanted to tap the Druid. Oh well. Now I can't cast this thing because if I do, I won't have 4 available. That's really annoying. Oh wait, I couldn't have cast. No, yeah, no, there's no way I could have done it anyway. When it dies, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. So they're just going to swing with it and turn this into a 2/2 flyer with double strike, which will trade with my thing. So I'm going to say no. This is cast. Interesting thing that you've done there. So 2, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, let's see how they feel about that. Yeah. That's fine with me. Wow, this is really good for us now. So good. Alright, and we'll run this thing out. End the turn. Hydra spells cost less. When it becomes the target of a spell, it fights something. Well, that's a spell. Man, should have held up Bone Dash. Of course, we draw one right afterward. So I guess we play that. Well, if they block and trade, if I don't attack, then I'm just waiting for them to draw something so that they can fight and kill it off on their own terms. So I'm gonna get in. Then we do that, we just start losing to these things. Yeah, we're going for it. That thing's got vigilance too. Gross. Interesting. You know I can give it trample, right? I'm done here. No. The thing's got vigilance, man. Oh, but then I'd block it with my Death Toucher. Oh, that's so sweet. No, they want to trade. Yeah, no sense in doing anything because wouldn't do no good anyway. Alright, I think we've got this in the bag. Next to combat. Send in everything that at least trades with the fencing ace. Oh, I guess I would have had lethal if I'd have sent it all in. That's my bad. I slow rolled them. But they would have had to have blocked this and gone to 1 instead. So, It's a nope. That'll be the game. Alright. 2-1 so far. That's it's a better start than last time, that's for sure. Let's see. Essence capture. Who cares about essence capture? Keep it. Alright. Wait till the end of the turn, maybe we could make them think that I have negate or something. Sure, let's just go ahead and pop this off, let the turn finish. Oh wow. So we can't take that because we don't have any green. Really don't like any of these in this particular. What is this thing? It's a 1/3. So I guess I take the Courser would be the one I'd most likely want to cast. Hey look, and we can cast it. What happened? What did I do? Oh my god. Well, that was a big dumb idiot move. Well, at least I get to play this without having to bounce something. And we drew 2 forests, so we'll be able to cast this, so I feel less bad about it. But it was not the correct decision. First strike flyer. Ugh. Card doesn't seem that great, if I'm being honest. Okay. I'm fine with either trade that they want to do, and then I'll have a 5/5 that can block their thing. If they want to just take 9 and let this thing get bigger, it's fine with me. That's pretty good. What are you thinking? It's pretty good. So now 7 mana available, enough that I can play the Brontodon here and leave up Bone Dash, which is not bad. Swing with this. I don't think they can afford to take 5. We're kind of in the middle of a race here. What does this thing's ability do? Deals 2 damage to player or planeswalker. Okay. So they're down to 2. How curious. I'm not just going to bone to ash that. Well, that's the thing that's going to be a problem. So this is 6. It's going to put me to 3. But if I blow this up, then instead it's 4 and it puts me to 5. It's not optimal, but I think I gotta blow up this axe. Most tragically. It's pretty good. I get to play this. And this thing. No, it's not going to do it because they're just able to activate this and kill us. Well, let's make them do it. Well, that didn't go so well. Weak to flyers. This is why it would be great to have a sideboard, because we've got sideboard cards against flyers. This is why best of 1 is the worst. Alright, we keep turning away 2-land hands and then still losing. So I'm going to keep this one. I'm going to regret it a lot, but I'm tired of mulliganing. I'm tired of it. See? It's fine. Everything's fine. I'm going to go ahead and attack because I actually don't want to sacrifice a land while I'm still hoping to draw them. Yeah, I want to do this now, try and hit the land drop. Well, if we know we're putting the pacifism on the bottom, this actually makes it a lot easier to take the island here. Because we know the pacifism is gone forever. Yeah, I'm still looking to attack with this thing. Need to get to the 5th land for this silverback shaman. I gotta exile a card from my hand. Well, I think it's gonna be that pup. I don't need that. Shaman. Hope they don't have a real good 5-drop creature. Huh. What does this do? Destroy target creature that was dealt damage this turn. I don't know how I feel about that. I do feel like I would be willing to trade a Centaur Courser for it. Alright, end of the turn. Think we got him on the ropes pretty good here. Sure, I don't care about that. Although, I sense an impending bone splinters. Well, I'd rather leave up Bone to Ash than cast that. I'm guessing Blade Brand here? Chandra's Outrage. Okay. Draw me a card. Yeah, because if they play something... Well, they didn't play anything big last turn. I don't think... They'd have to have drawn it this turn. So... Well, it might have just been leaving up for the Outrage, and because of that, not played their creature. So maybe I should have held on to it. But, too late. The spider's on the battlefield now. Does this thing got more abilities? It can pump itself. Okay. Oh, intriguing. Alright, well, I'll exile this thing that's not going to get there. Now I'm going to draw the land because I sent it away. Yep. Hey, but I drew the correct land to be able to play this thing. Clear no attacks, end the turn. Either Bone to Ash or use the Reclaimer. Start to thin the deck out. I will get a source of white because we'll shuffle the deck up so the pacifism will no longer be on the bottom. You want to pay 4 mana to kill my Metropolis Sprite. Oh, right. That was dumb. And they just do it again. Yeah, there's no sense in it. Give me the old oops. Well, that's not a creature. Why did I didn't? Idiot. So punch that thing, swing both at Chandra. That doesn't really help the clock, though. But I think I'd rather play the Brontodon here than. Oh, but I can leave up Bone to Ash if I do it this way. Yeah, never mind. I'll send them all in. I was thinking I would rather play Brontodon than leave up for the Elvish Reclaimer, but we're just gonna beat this thing down. None of that value. Hmm. I don't understand why you're plussing. You can't activate that. Next to attackers. We'll just make them do it. They'll have to block with a skeleton if they want her to live. But that means they'll have to spend their mana cycling the skeleton around, and I'm fine with that. Yep. It's a good one. Do you not know that you can... I mean, I guess they don't get anywhere, so what would be the point? Last turn you could have done it for value. Mm-hmm. Oh, you're going to waste a treasure on that? And you're going to use the last treasure to cast it? That's garbly warblage, sir. Or madam. Combat, my turn. Yes, we're going to crack this. We're going to sacrifice an island. Actually, it doesn't matter. We'll sacrifice an island to go get an island. Our thing that uses all the forests is gone. Draw a card, please. Okay. Well, that'll be a thing next turn. For now, we're done. Her mana costs 3 or less. Mm-hmm. Do I have anything good in my graveyard worth casting? I could cast Rabid Bite, Anticipate, Bone to Ash. I might just take Chandra. Yeah, take Chandra, cast Rabid Bite. That seems not the worst. Okay. End of combat. Oh, but I still have to pay the mana costs, so that's not happening this particular turn. Yes, we're going to activate, sacrifice an island, go get an island. Hmm. So, pacifism, steal Chandra, zero her? Or do we just take this flyer? They got nothing to cast in their yard. We're going to get to cast one thing, and that's about it. I think I'd rather just take this flyer. I'm just going to go face. See, well, they could gang up. This sanitarium skeleton is more annoying than I would have given it credit for. We're not going to attack this turn. Next turn, I'm going to pacifism the sanitarium skeleton and then get in. Get rowdy. Oh. Man, you should have held on to some of your lands. Each creature, except for creatures you control with flying. Weird ability. So, probably pacifism the big thing then. And just start to swing in the air. See, I just don't like that they can... Well, they can't double up to kill this. They would have to use triple. And I would get to kill both the Fin Lurker and... Oh no, they do have to use 4 to kill all of them. 1, 2, 3... Yeah, we're gonna send them all in. Oh, I missed attacking with the flyer. Are you kidding me? Because they would have had to... Wow. Just doesn't matter. They only got the mana to activate once. Luckily, we still get to keep the flyer. It's not until Agent of Treachery leaves the battlefield. Mm-hmm. 2 blockers available. You deal 2 damage to my stuff and your sanitarium skeleton. I think we win. Okay. Super cool, y'all. Good game. Good game. Alright. 3 wins so far. Let's see if we can get to 4. See if we can get to 4. Whew. Starting to get tired. Huh. Why are we always going first? It's too top heavy. I can't keep it. This one's acceptable. Send away the unsummon, I guess? Yeah, send away the unsummon. Play that. Lets us play Shifting Ceratops on 3, which is going to be pretty spicy. They're just going to hit it with pacifism, but it'll be fine. Next to combat, next to attackers. Send this in. Yep, no need to give it trample. Just play my own courser. The turn is yours. Not bad. They don't want to attack because they want to have double block. But I want to take out the courser and just get in. So this will punch that. Next to combat, next to attackers. Send it in. I should have swung with this too. That was a dumb move. Nice. My turn. My turn. Let's see. No real way to abuse this right now. I think I'd rather send this in and see if they want to trade, and then leave up Bone to Ash. Go ahead and give it trample. I can get in for my 1. My 1 damage. End the turn. I definitely want to stay leaving up Bone to Ash rather than trying to play this because I'm ahead on board. And I want to keep it that way. That's the best 5-drop that they've got. Feeling not terrible about it. Next to combat. Send this thing in. Down to 6. Alright. Feels good. Feels right. Well, that's a problem. Could draw sleep paralysis and just be good to go, or not. I'm going to play this and then bounce the Mana Dork. Now we got pretty effective blocks. Unfortunately, they have reached a fairly stabilized state, unless we can find some flyers to start chipping away for the last little bit. Oh, that's a good mana sink for them. So now we are at a bit of a stalemate here. No attacks. We've now reached the point where they've got enough creatures that even if I draw the pacifism, it's still not looking amazing. Oh, I'm gonna have the ability to activate these things because I've got 4 more creatures. That's pretty good. No attacks for this turn. Two different creature cards with, or 2 cards with different names. Reveal them and put them into your hand. That's not bad. I haven't seen that yet. Dawning Angel, Squad Captain's pretty good right now. So let's see, how many blockers do they have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, potentially 5 attackers. So I end up making decent trades, but not amazing ones. So I'm just going to play this thing, pass the turn, end of turn, animate a land. We will win this race if we keep turning lands into 5/5s. Yep. It's pretty good. Let's turn this into a 5/5. So now they got 1 more blocker. We've got 1 more attacker, which means the math comes out the same. So we're done for this particular turn. Okay. Huh. Guess they're going to play a bigger, better blocker? Okay. Uh-huh. 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 That's a note for me, dog. Because then they just block this, so we swing with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And they block. Yeah, we're still not at the point where it makes sense yet. Three, 4, 5 for Mammoth Spider. Next. No attacks. End of the turn. Eventually they'll stop drawing creatures, but all of my lands will remain creatures forever. What's the play? Sure. How about pacifism? Come on, pacifism. Oh, that's even better. Um, 4, 5, 6. I will take this now. Leave the Death Toucher back. Yeah, get rowdy. Now, maybe I shouldn't have swung with the thing that was making them in the lands. That was a mistake. Hopefully it won't cost me. It probably will. You gotta block more, right? 5, 10, 15. Yeah, you need to put some more blockers up. Oh, what did you do? Wait, what did I'm confused. This and 2 of these got through. That is 15 damage, is it not? Oh no, one of them was tapped. They were tapped for mana. They were tapped for mana, not attacking. Whoops. Okay. Math is for blockers. I don't know where this sits, but I'm gonna alpha. 1, 2, 3, 4 blockers. I think that does it. Yeah, if they left up more blockers, they wouldn't be dead this turn. Could have stopped 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 damage with 2 more blockers. I don't know if they would have won, but could have not died then. Up to 4 wins. Let's keep climbing. On a winning streak here. The trick is to be in the loser's bracket. I will keep this. I probably shouldn't because it's got 2 double blue spells, one of which is a 7-drop. But I've got ramp. I got stuff to do. Hey, look, a second blue. Now the hand is great. I'll go ahead and get in for 1. I'm not too worried about them swinging with something hasty that I want to kill with Sedge Scorpion. Undo the life gain from your land. Not bad. Guess I'd rather play this. Don't ramping into Bone to Ash isn't necessarily that great because you want to trade up on mana and counter something bigger than it. So if they play a 4-drop and I counter a 4-drop, I'm not terribly thrilled about that. I mean, there are good 4-drops that I would want to counter that way, but not enough that I'm going to not play my Thrashing Brontodon. Maybe if this was best of 3 and I'd seen something game 1, then maybe, but there is no such thing available to us. Get rowdy. Now I'm going to wait, because 5 is the critical spot where something could happen. Now it's even more likely that he'll play something I want to counter, because they'll find it here. Or find the land so that they can cast it. So many possibilities. Oh, shock. Oh, the old promo art still applies to the new ones? That's spicy. I don't mind trading 1-drop for 1-drop. That's not bad at all. Oh no, they're about to put a counter, or... Okay. Put an enchantment on that I was worried about. Yeah, I'm still going to hold up. The board is stabilized, and I win the later game by keeping it that way. Yeah, like stopping that. Oh, and I got a land, so I can cast the pacifism. Woo! Drawing heat today. We're down here. What does this do? It's 1+0 for each elemental, which is 0. I will play this. Yeah, I'm not really keen to swing into that, and I don't want to pacifism either of them. So we're going to do nothing for now. Okay. Looks like on my thumbnail there's text on my chat, but I don't see it. Oh, it's just his join channel. Alright. That's weird. What ifs? Two temples. That's good for their constructed collection, but not so great for this sealed here. Must be a tough scry choice. Gotta look at their hand. To the top. They like it. End of combat. To my turn. Let's go ahead and make this a biggin. Declare one attacker. What's great about this is that nobody's ever chump blocking it, so I don't actually have to pay the mana to activate it, which is something I had not anticipated. Huh. Well, they probably have another elemental. That's probably why they wanted to check. And then they decided that they did and left it on the top. So now play your... No, I guess they didn't do any of that. Let's go ahead and play this. I'm going to go ahead and don't pay one of my 2 green sources to crack that, please and thank you. Not bad, not bad. Next to attackers. Make this man get rowdy. What protection is this? Pro blue? Wow. Okay, so just let me have all the mana in the world. End the turn. I like how this highlights it and brings it up there. That'll do it. That'll do, Jim. That'll do. I don't know what 2 phrases I just combined there, but it is done. Alright, so 1 more win and we've come up even on gems. That would be sweet. These are not cheap. Although, I guess if a draft is 1,500 and this is 2,000, you get 6 packs. It is a cheaper if you break down packs to gems ratio, but still. Flying spaghetti. Flying spaghetti. Well, there's no monster. The flying spaghetti monster. You better be playing a bunch of good monsters. My connection to the server has been lost. Oh no. That's not good for me to have in the middle of a match. Oh no, have I lost all internet? Oh no, not this again. Oh. Alright, let's see. Resume. Ah, we lost. That's really frustrating. I have got to figure out what's going on with this. I filed a tech support claim and they just never got back to me. Let's tap this and that. Well, let's go ahead and claim the prize. That's so disappointing. I would like to claim the prize. 3 packs. Oh, we're disconnected again. Alright, well, it doesn't